only station that brings you the world's best rock and indie tracks.
Beat FM
102.5.
Hello, Angela. It's Rob Stevens calling from Beat FM in Jordan.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Now, how's things going? Because you've been working on some new material recently. So how is all of that going right now?
We are in the studio, actually. Yeah, it's good. We are faster than we thought, so that's a good thing. And we kind of a little bit tied in time as usual. That's an Art January thing, I guess, because we're always kind of in the studio, and then we book the next month for touring, and then we kind of have to be done by then. So, but it's looking good.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer working in the studio or going out on tour?
I can't tell, because we do both so much. By the time we're done touring, I'm just happy we go in the studio and I'm off the road. And after I've been in the studio for a while, I just want to get out again. So I think I like both.
Now, I've got lots of questions to ask you, and also particularly one from a very big fan of yours. But first of all, let's talk about the Dubai Desert Rock Festival. It's happening later on this year. Have you ever been to Dubai ever before?
No, so I'm trying to combine, obviously, a job, like a business trip, playing a festival, with actually discovering a new holiday place. And we were really excited, obviously, because it's kind of an exotic place to play. It's the Middle East. It's a territory we have not conquered so far. And I think we will be meeting a lot of very new fans there, and people probably who we maybe can't go to their home countries really for political reasons or religious reasons. So it's nice that Dubai is obviously offering that meeting point for those people, and we're happy that we got the opportunity to play there.
I mean, you do already have a lot of fans in the Middle East, despite the religious restrictions on some of the music that gets played in the countries. But
he told me that the Jordanian radio, they can't play our music, but you said there's lots of fans. So
yeah, I mean, what with the internet and the choice in TV channels these days, you actually get to a wider audience. So you've actually made quite a lot of people happy. The fact that you are going to be doing the Dubai Desert Rock Festival 2009, you're going to be on stage with Motorhead, Opeth, also August Burns Red, and Nervocell. Now, I need to say this: you used to have a guitarist in your band who actually left Arch Enemy to join Opeth. So, have you actually kept in contact with that person?
Yeah, yes, of course. I mean, our original guitar player, Christopher Ament, one of the brothers, he left because he wanted to pursue some personal studies and go back to school. And then we asked Michael Åkerfeldt to replace him. And then 2006, Christopher Ament told us he wants to be back in the band. So we actually had to let Fredrik go for that again. And we were just so happy when we heard that he's found a new home in Opeth, because A, he's an excellent guitar player, and B, he's a really good friend, and we had such a bad conscience. Just having him for a year in the band, and then telling him, oh, by the way, the original guy has changed his mind. He wants to be back sooner than we thought. So, but we did a whole year of touring with Fredrik, and we're just really good friends.
I've got to say, if someone played me your music and I hadn't seen what you looked like, I would no way have thought that you look the way you do. How did the voice evolve?
Well, I kind of discovered this when I was 15. I kind of was really into death metal right from the beginning, and I was just singing along to the music. We had like a basement in town where we met and had metal parties, and you get a bit drunk and then you sing along, and I just knew that I could sound like Chuck Schuldiner from Death or Jeff Walker from Carcass, and then actually there was a local death metal band who was looking for a singer, so I just said, Can I try out? And they're like, yeah, sure, that's really cool. And that's how it started. That's like 15 years ago. So since then I have done a lot of screaming and growling. And the voice kind of, it's little muscles that grow with a challenge, basically. So my voice is very much used to it. In very, very high endurance, I can do this for many, many weeks on the road and all that.
Now, I'm going to move on to the question from a listener. I'm going to read it exactly as he sent the email. It says, you are hot and aggressive, and as a female vocalist, what was the turning point when you decided to do harsh vocals?
That was never a conscious decision, to be honest. that was the music I was into. I was lucky to have that kind of vocal ability, and I just took it from there. I didn't have the moment of enlightenment that told me that I should be doing harsh vocals. That was just in my blood, really.
Now, the question continues, and it says, how do you manage to keep your voice roaring despite the fact that you're a freaking hot female? Do you think that you motivate generations of young female fans to start trying with the extreme vocal music? And if you wanted to describe the change you added on Arch Enemy, the way you're writing your music, or how would you describe it?
Well, I physically enjoy screaming, I have to say that. I think that's part of my personality. So I like the sensation and the intensity of feelings I get with it. It's just like, it's the most aggressive way to express yourself, pretty much. What was the last part of the question? I forgot that.
The end of the question was, if you wanted to describe the change you added to Arch Enemy's way of writing music, how would you describe it?
It's a very wholesome approach, because Arch Enemy wasn't really a band before I joined. They had a bit more of a project character. They never really toured, and they kind of I think just Michael and Chris wrote the music, and then they met in the studio and recorded the album. And these days we are a band for the last 8 years really, who meet in the rehearsal room, and we rehearse and we jam and we create this thing together. So it's more of a band approach, a lot more. Everybody's got strengths in the band, and these are the ones that he puts into the band. So we all got different jobs and positions in the band, but there's no hierarchy. You know, it's just like, it's a very equal team effort, Arch Enemy these days. So what I do is like, I'm obviously present when they jam, and I listen in, and I've got little ideas, and I write most of the lyrics, and I do the vocal lines, and I take care of business in Arch Enemy as well. So that's my job in the band. So
all round, you kind of look after the guys.
It's very equal. I mean, it's a very, very high level of respect, and just equality in the band.
I want to say to you, those questions were brought to, our attention by Ahmed Nasal. So I need to say thank you very much to him for those great questions. I also want to say to yourself, good luck with the Dubai Desert Rock Festival 2009. Stay in touch, won't you? And we'll probably get in contact again and find out what you experienced from your very first experience of the Middle East.
Yeah, that would be cool. And I hope to meet some of the people listening now at the Dubai Desert Rock Festival, and just celebrate metal together.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. It's a celebration of rock music. So, excellent. Yes. All right, Angela, before you go, can I get you to do the growl for us?
Oh, yeah, what should I say?
Can you say Beat FM?
Beat FM?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was awesome. Angela, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for speaking to us. And I need to say this because it's part of an ongoing game on my breakfast show. I love you.
Oh, thank you very much. I love you too.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Rock and Jordan.
On the station that rocks the kingdom.
Beat FM
102.5.